Hi, I'm Dwight with the Bug Man. Today we're going to talk a little bit about rats. Why you have them, what you can do to get rid of them. So stick around. Today we're going to talk about rats. Rats are a growing concern, not just in our area, but apparently nationwide. I saw a recent survey of pest control operators that 51% of them said that it is a major growing problem for rats. One thing to understand about rats here in our area is our most common rat is called the roof rat. But our roof rat got its name because of its love of climbing and entering your house in the attic, from outside. Also with this rat, I mean, it's not just some dark, dingy downtown alleyway or some dilapidated industrial area that has rats. There is not one neighborhood in our town that we have not had to go to look at rats, and I don't care if it's double gated. Even the nicest neighborhoods will get rats just because of the nature of this pest. You may not think that you're doing anything, you're not nasty, it's not associated with trash or having a filthy living condition that you get these things. They are just that opportunistic that once they're in the area, they just prefer your attic than they do living in the ground or under a rock or in a tree somewhere. If there's a way that you can reduce some of the attractiveness of your house, that's what you want to do, attractiveness to rats. One of the most common things that we run into is people like to feed birds, and so they put a bird feeder up. If you put a bird feeder up right next to or on a deck that you can't crawl under, it's almost a certainty that you will get a rat infestation under there. They will eat what's on the ground. Keep the bird seed that falls on the ground cleaned up. Don't ever feed your pets, dogs, or any wildlife by keeping that type of food out all the time, readily available, because the rats will live on that. Sometimes before you know anything's going on, you've got several rats involved. Keep the clutter that they can hide in down around your house, and keep all these extra food sources around your house to an absolute minimum. Now, when it comes time to take control of these things, you have to identify how they got in there. Now, that may be your foundation vents. Maybe the screen needs to be reinforced, replaced in your foundation vents. Maybe the cable guy poked a big hole in one and they're getting in through that. Maybe around some pipes or plumbing that enter the home through the wall or the crawl space that run up to the attic. Sometimes they can get in the crawl space and gain access to the attic up a pipe chase, a plumbing board around the chimney, some things like that. They may climb on the electrical line or a tree limb right next to the house. It's really bad if you don't keep the tree limbs, the crepe myrtles, the decorative Japanese maples and all that stuff that are laying on your gutters and laying on your house. It's easy for them to gain access into your attic that way. There's basically two ways you can actually eliminate the rats once they're there. One is with baiting, by using a toxic rodenticide, and the other is by using traps. Now, with rats, we always go with the trapping method because we know where the dead rat is and we can remove it. When we use the snap trap, typically you're going to, well, all the time, you're going to find that rat and be able to remove it, and then you seal up the structure. Now, later on, maybe if you just keep getting pressure and pressure and pressure, you've got your house sealed up, you're still seeing rats in the yard, they're gnawing on your deck, you see them climbing the trees. An ongoing maintenance program with some tamper-resistant bait boxes around your home or building that will give you protection long term may be necessary for you to do that. I'm Dwight with the Bug Man. We hope you enjoyed our video today. If you do, please like it, make a comment below, and subscribe for more videos.